Alright, continuing on my tear of Masters of the Universe Classics figures that I've had stacked up forever. If you saw my unboxing video, I think I kind of panned over and showed my Mattel stack of white mailer boxes and everything. But yeah, I'm like way behind opening these things up. I've been trying to get my shelves cleaned off, but anyway, finally getting around to Temple of Darkness Sorceress, only because I really wanted to get her open. I just did the Sorceress review, and I got King Grayskull in the works, so yeah, so here we go. She's got the same white box as everybody else, has her full name on there, has a Tundario trademark name on there for legal reasons, all the disclaimer stuff. Yeah, it's a white box. Cool. Really like the fact that they put all these in these nice protective boxes. I think I was whining about them initially. It's like, oh man, I got these boxes, and they keep on cramming them in there. Then I went through and changed the form factor, I guess, on the boxes to make them a little bit bigger. And so now I'm not whining anymore. And there she is. Now, honestly, I did end up with about 5 of these. And I know somebody out there is probably hating me because they didn't get theirs or whatever. But I was at PowerCon, and I had my buddy Matt was working the booth with me. I had a little booth there trying to sell some stuff, and he ran down and picked up 2 for me. I got one of them autographed by the 4 Horsemen. Put her away. That's my keeper. And then this is my one of the ones I believe that came in with my unboxing stuff. But anyway, I got 2 initially, and then I got what was it? 3 more, 2 more, 3 more. I don't know. I got 4 or 5 of these things. But yeah, but she is possibly gonna be one of my giveaways whenever I get ready to do that. So just so you're not that mad, does have a the same little thing they had on the regular Sorceress figure, showing her wings. She's got a stand there, which is going to come in handy here in a minute. Looks like, unfortunately, her staff really got bowed. The staff that came with the regular Sorceress wasn't that bad. Other than that, she looks to be the same sculpt, same figure as the regular one, just all white, which is really cool. Kind of like that. So, yep. On the back, we got the 30th anniversary logo. Shows Hordak, and everybody's battle armored up there. Skeletor and He-Man and stuff. Has her little bio there. Cool little picture from the comic book. Real name, Tila Na, of course. And there we go. So we'll crack her out of her package and check her out. Alright, now we got the Temple of Darkness Sorceress, which was the convention exclusive figure for PowerCon, and I guess the New York Toy Fair, if I'm not mistaken. And also she was surprisingly released early on the Matty Collector website on, was it Black Friday, the Black Friday sale time frame. So she was supposed to have been released in December. So if you're budgeting for her for December, you kind of got screwed over, because if you weren't expecting to buy anything Black Friday, yeah, you kind of missed out. That really sucks. But here she is out of the packaging and everything. Everything she comes with the staff, the same one that they gave their first release of the Sorceress, the Filmation colors, and the stand for the orb that comes with King Grayskull. And there they are together again. We'll just show that off real quick. It's got some cool runes, symbols, same ones, looks like all the way around. And then you got the cool little crystal structure on the bottom there. It's a nice, fairly, well, it's rigid plastic here, and then the bowl is actually pretty spongy. So there you go. That's cool. Like I said, her staff, it's the same one that came with the regular Sorceress. As a matter of fact, there she is right there, same staff and all that, which is cool. This one's a little bit more warped. Now, as far as the deco on her, she's pretty much monochromatic. She came Came inspired by the Temple of Darkness mini comic. And there's a picture on the back of the packaging that I already showed off of that. But yeah, same. Actually, it's molded a little bit better because this one has less flash than my original one. But yeah, there she is with the clear wings and all. She's got it's kind of white, but actually it's a light gray. I mean, there is white on the boots. Like this is a little bit lighter, almost a pearlescent color. The body is mostly a light gray with, you can't really tell on these lights, but there's a little bit of white on the feathers there, it looks like. I don't know if it's just catching those pieces and making them look lighter, or if there's actually just a little bit of paint on there. I can't really tell. But other than that, she's mostly gray. Her headpiece is gray. They painted the eyes white on the headdress there, and then put like a purplish, lavenderish gray pupil in there. So that's pretty cool. And of course she has the transparent white wings, which, you know, you love them, you hate them, you don't really care, whatever. But either way, I mean, they probably could have done that a little bit better, but I mean, they made them extra sturdy, I guess, so the kids can play with it and not too worried about it. But yeah, she looks really good. She looks really good. I mean, if you're not a fan of the almost expanded universe outside of the vintage toys and the Filmation stuff, and you're into the minifigure characters, you could skip her. But I mean, just as a He-Man Masters of the Universe fan and an action figure collector, she's a great looking little figure, even though she's, you know, monochromatic. Kind of like a bonus that you got with the weapons pack for her is her bird form, which is done in basically the similar colors, not quite. This has a little more bluish tones to it, but it actually works. And then if you have the, like I just showed you there, the weapons pack stand that came out with, was it the first weapons pack, second weapons pack? Yeah, then you have a stand for it too. So, let me just show her with all of her accessories there. Sort of accessories, I guess. I don't know if a bird is an accessory, but if a poodle can be, why not a bird? And there you go. So that's what I would call the complete Temple of Darkness Sorceress. She has the same exact articulation. I'll just go through it really quick. She has like this typical ball joint head that's hindered by the headdress, which is semi-rigid, semi-flexible. I think the original release seemed like it was a little bit more flexible than this one, which is fine. She's going to get posed just like this. She, of course, has the pseudo-ball shoulders that are slightly hindered, slightly encumbered by the gigantic wings there. A regular bicep swivel, single point elbow, cut swivel type wrist. She has a waist twist, the standard female type hip articulation, a single point knee, and a single point ankle, and also boot calf articulation. So that is the Sorceress figure. Now for me, what I'm going to display her, I'm actually going to have her like kind of like my own little alternate He-Man reality there, instead of this being you know, the regular Tila Na. You know, I want her to be like the original Grayskull, King Grayskull version of the Sorceress, and I kind of like the fact that she's the same Sorceress from ever, and maybe she's the one that actually forged the Power Sword. And so by using King Grayskull's two halves, I can show her getting ready to merge the two halves of the Power Sword like that. And now I'll put a little orb in there in the front. And this is basically how I'm going to display my Temple of Darkness Sorceress. So I think that's really cool. She probably will actually go on the shelf. I thought she'd just get taken out, reviewed, and then put away and all that, but she looks too cool like that, so definitely going to put her on my shelf. But there you go. I mean, for me, she's like a 10 out of 10. I just love the repaint. I love the stand accessory. I love the fact that the weapons pack had her bird form and all that, so it kind of all ties in. I like the whole multi-figure accessory crossover thing. Yeah, so I mean, the only thing I could knock her off for is the shoulder cans on the back that hold the wing sections together. But I'm not even going to bother because, you know, I knew that going into it. It wasn't any kind of surprise. But just the repaint itself, the quality of the repaint, the fact that I've had no issues with her whatsoever, I'm going to go and give her a 10 out of 10. Probably like one of the first 10 out of 10s I've given for the classics figures, because something seems like it's always wrong. Either a loose ankle or a loose ab crunch or some kind of mismatched accessories or a missed opportunity for a extra head or whatever. But she's for me, I mean, there's nothing else I would want out of this figure. So just yet again, an awesome 10 out of 10 for the Temple of Darkness Sorceress. So if you don't have one, try to get one. I'm going to do my best here to get a contest going on. I'm going to try to give away either her or Castle Grayskull Man. So just kind of stay tuned, and hopefully between now and Christmas I'll announce what's going on with that and everything. But yeah, I hope I can give away something cool for you guys, because I do have some extras of stuff. I just got to make sure my other obligations are met before I actually announce who and what I'm going to give away and when and all that. So there you go. Another awesome review thanks to an awesome figure. All right, continuing.